Yes, I brought a boat. It is right here. Don't worry, I'm gonna walk you through the whole process, setting up the new Bote Rover Aero and putting the outboard on it. And look, it's really low tide right now, but I mean, that's what inflatables are made for, right? You get a little bit of water, you push pull, you get into deeper waters, and then you go have a blast. This is the Atlantic here. Supposed not to rain, but it's probably gonna be like that all day. We already unboxed the spear and the paddle, so I'm not gonna show you that, but I'm gonna show you the unboxing process and setting up this boat. We're gonna do some installation. I brought all the tools and everything to film everything over there. I'm excited. Oh no, the wind. Commence the unboxing procedures. I gotta make sure I throw away all the garbage and not litter this place. Isn't this neat, huh? Everything you need is in this bag. Whoa, nice. This is, I think this is the motor mount brackets. Let's put it here. This is the transom mount that's gonna hold the motor. For maximum safety, ensure you're equipped with proper size. PFD, do not overload your watercraft. Check the weather, follow the Coast Guard guidelines, etc. More and more and more. I think we're gonna need that. Voila! This is nice. So we got a repair kit right here, and it does have this tool, which is important because sometimes the air bulb thingy will like get open and air will leak. We got glue, very important, and we got patches, the color of the boat, I'm assuming. So these patches, sometimes you may get like a giant cut, but that's rare. What you actually get is little punctures, and you just need the size of a penny to fix that puncture. So it's not a big deal. I know a friend of mine on a different boat, he was fishing oysters and it got bad, and it got two little punctures, but it took over 7 hours for the air to go out. He was able to make it home safely. So things could happen, so you got to be prepared. The glue and all this stuff may take a little while to set, so just take some tier A type B with you so you could like prepare on the water. The paddle is a sub paddle, and I already have a paddle already there set up, so I'm gonna do this on a different video. Well, I use it as a paddle board. Today the goal is to use it as a motorized watercraft and go catch some fish. Let's bring the board out. It's heavy, dude, because it's heavy duty. I don't want to check the instructions. Maybe it's a good time to tell you guys that this paddleboard boat, the microskiff Bote, was given to me by them to make videos for you guys. I did not pay for it, but that doesn't change the fact that I'm going to be 100% honest with you guys, because that's what I do. The first time I saw this watercraft was at ICAST 2018. I did a 2-minute video, horrible video, sorry about that, horrible audio, but it got thousands of views because somebody in Korea liked it or put it on a group or something. Fast forward to now, I got my own, which is very impressive, and it's kind of nice that it's gonna be getting a little bit dirty right away. Okay, we're gonna need this plastic. I don't know when we need to put those mounts, and what if I inflate it and put it later when I should put it before it gets inflated. So let's check that out. One cool thing about Bote is that they love branding, man. You got this koozie thing. Camera, why did you fall off? All right, so we got the first chamber already inflated. All right, super cool. This one I did it while it was inflating. I'm gonna do this one now. Super easy to do. Remove that, take that out, bring it down, put the quick release back, well, and put the pin back on. Boom. I'm gonna go ahead and inflate everything to 15 psi now. All right guys, we got 15 psi, and I was thinking I'm gonna put up the power rack and the rack for the motor, and then I'm just gonna take it on the water just to see how it feels. It's a little windy, just wanna do a little paddling with it, see what happens. There you go. The amazing thing about a paddleboard, man, is that once you do your fishing or kayaking or paddleboarding, you just go find a nice place like this under a tree and just like fall asleep. This one even has a built-in pillow. Epic. This is nice. It's kind of it's a little cold today, but it's nice to be under a tree with little wind, doing this setup and walk through this setup video, and then just take it on the water there for testing. That's why I drove 2 hours to come here, because it's nice, it's worth it, and especially on a Tuesday morning where there's not a lot of people out there. I'm assuming the cooler rack goes back here because you want to sit. Let's try that here. And I'm leaving that dirt here so there's more of a, you know, I don't know if this is right though. You gotta check the manual again, Alex. If it isn't right, we'll figure it out. Man, this screwdriver, I have used it a few times. I just bought it from Home Depot. It's epic. It has so much power, and you shouldn't really use a power tool for stuff like this, but if you set it at 8 or less, there's no way you're gonna strip it out. Watch, just be careful. There you go. You see, there's no way you're gonna strip it out. It doesn't have enough power to drill through. Oh wow. Assuming this would go like that. Okay, doesn't have to be perfectly tied up. The tie is coming in, guys. Let's launch. Come to me. Come to me. All right. Need a little bit of water. You can certainly use this as a kayak. Like, I don't have to spend 3 hours paddling to know I could use it as a kayak. When you're paddling, this rack bar is a problem in front of you, but you can make it work. Need a very long paddle. You see on the cooler and do what I'm doing, and we're going against the current, as you saw earlier. Okay, I sort of want to get my camera, but I sort of don't want to get my camera. I just want to go over there and complete this initial feeling about the boat, and come back for the camera. Yeah, I could certainly use it as a kayak. Then as a paddleboard, you find the optimal position and you paddle like a paddleboard. And you will have the fins so you could track through. I may take this on one day on the beach But alias, you're on the beach. Yes, I know, but like our normal big, lot of sand, deep area beach. This one is a nice beach, but it's not deep. Okay, thought I would have seen a fish by now. All right, so I want to do things. I want to like move a little to my right. There gotta be fish around here. I see grass though. Right. Put the paddle down. Get the spear and watch this. Voila. Just like that. I'm anchored. And I want to do the first cast of this watercraft. I'm gonna stand up because science. Maybe fish, just camouflage. You know, the crazy part is that the fish that you actually see is like 10% of the fish that is actually there. A lot of them, you think they're not there, but they're there. You just don't see them because it's camouflage. They camouflage. If you put a camera under water, it kind of like deletes some of that camouflaginess, and boom, you see them. Okay, it's too shallow here to do this. There's no fish. I would have seen them already, even though I said what I just said. Oh my god. And I got out of it. That's so crazy. So my bait wrapped around that tree over there, and I was able to remove it without having to go there. Oh my goodness, I see fish everywhere. I'm like, I cast here and I go like, there's a fish there. Maybe there was just now when you cast it. It feels like something is chasing my bait. Could just be the bait itself. See if I lean to my right so I could guide the boat towards where I want to go. Electrolytes. And we hit shallow water. I think I'm just gonna put everything, BSP, Outboard, BlackPak, everything, take it out there, catch, and just fish. This mount in particular, I really need it because it's what I'm gonna use to put my camera boom pole, and that camera is more important to me than anything else in this test right here today, because without that camera angle the video is gonna suck. I did this epic video once putting a 2.5 on a sitting side kayak, and it was a bad idea. But the video got 100,000 views, but I think it probably would have gotten 1 million views if I had like a third-party shot, man, that could actually show you what the heck was happening. And I didn't have that. These rings are particularly important where they are located, because look, gives me enough space to put this right on point. This is nice. I like this. This is for the BSP today, but we're gonna put the epic, amazing Outboard on this watercraft as well. And I think for the Outboard, I'm just gonna flip it around, or this thing is looking forward and the bow. I don't know. Oh my god, it's happening, it's happening, it's happening. It is happening. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this strap here, make a loop knot, and then gonna put it right here. And what that does is, if we go to speed, it should not, like, it should keep this thing from going anywhere. If it didn't have those rod holders, it would. Okay, it doesn't quite fit in there. If I remove the rod holders, this is the amazing thing about the BlackPak. If you remove the rod holders, it will definitely fit. It doesn't now, but if you remove, let's say, these 2 photo holders, it will fit. I have a choice of putting it right there. You know what? No, let's just put it right here. Use the bungees, put it on the deck of the boat. Alright, I think that's a much better setup. Now, BSB battery, it doesn't float, but it's waterproof, so I'm gonna put it there. I think we're good there. So one more thing. Okay guys, let's put the outboard. It should be straightforward, easy. There you go. Look at the center. Looks like it's in the center. Now let's tie it down properly. Okay, I think it's in fuel tank. I mean, it's internal tank. Open it. Almost ready to go, but there's one more thing I have to do. Looking good. This wash out. I have to go and pick it up. $11. Oh my god, it's 11. I'm kind of hungry already, and only got this, which is 170 calories, and we haven't even launched. I mean, we did do some routes and stuff, but haven't even launched the motor. Okay, let me put this reel here and here, away from me. Let's go. I'm gonna let the current take me. I think I could turn them, well, I know I could turn the motor over there where it's deep, just to have it a fire, test fire. But in the meantime, I'm just gonna use the current to take me over there. I could use the BSB, and wasn't thinking properly, but I think that's the reason why I put the BlackPak there, so I could sit on the BlackPak and control the BSB. You'll see. Oh my god, this, I see a lot of people talking bad about this boat, like it's not good or whatever, and I think it's, they don't know how to properly use it. That's what I think. That's what I'm saying. 1058, haven't really caught a fish of it yet or anything like that. So if my opinion changes, I'll be happy to tell you, because in theory all this should work. Outboard should work, and BSB should work for fishing, and you could use Outboard if you want. Like, what is the complaint? I need to check to see what is the complaint that these people had about the craft. Okay, dude, I think I'm gonna have a good day today catching fish. Where is there wood? I could knock on wood. Oh my god, is there any wood here? Wait. Oh, there is wood, paper, and that should, this I think should count as wood. What do you guys think? Anyway, so here's the thing. I'm a happy camper right now, for sure. I think I'm gonna test the BiSPi right away because I can't test the motor just yet. First time I'm doing this. Hopefully I don't flip over or anything like that. It's really shallow, so if anything I just jump off. I don't want to flip the boat. Uh-oh. This came out. You can't pull up this thing. So if this is in the middle, what will be the best way to get out of the middle? This could be a problem though. Let's start with taking the camera out and just be mindful of your position and be mindful that you could indeed flip the boat. So keep your center of gravity center. Let's find out if my plan is gonna work. It's working. I don't feel like I'm gonna flip at all. You do have to be careful. I don't know how stable this craft is. It should be stable enough. I kind of set foot on the gunnels and push down, and I didn't feel like flipping, but I don't know what it could take. So I'm gonna take it out there without anything that, maybe just a BiSPi. I'll just take it out there with a BiSPi and try to do some crazy move and try to flip and see what happens. See what I need to, how much it could take. See how much I could push it. I just went over fish, I think. Okay, BiSPi works. Even though I don't think it's gonna scare any fish, we don't need the BiSPi to propel us because we're actually being propelled by the conditions. I think I'm going too fast though, because there's fish always here and I was going too fast. I'm fishing too fast too. That I tell you, I'm fishing too fast. I don't know if I'm anxious, nervous, or I just want something to happen quick, but whatever. This is nice. This is nice here because I'm able to fish on the bow of this boat and I don't feel like I'm flipping or anything. Also able to go fish on the back if I want to, which we're gonna do later. This is cool. Oh my goodness, where did I cast? Kind of rare that there is no fish here. There's always fish here. Well, we had that needlefish, so that doesn't count. There's a microscopic cuda attacking my bait. Oh, there's snappers. There's something else here. That's the reason why I didn't want to troll. It's because it's just gonna get full of grass. Oh, this is nice. This is very, very nice. This is nice that I could just come to the bow of the boat and fish with my BiSPi. If I had Outboard remote control, I don't have to come to the bow. Only to deploy the Outboard motor. But that's the only thing. This is super cool here. Okay, I'm gonna put the BiSPi back. And I'm gonna go ahead and set up the outboard because we're almost at the open of the channel. And I wanna test the outboard. I wanna see how it feels before I keep saying nice things about this and then I hate it with the outboard. But we're going. the middle of the day, so that's why we haven't caught a fish yet. Because, well, not quite the middle of the day. That's why we had a bite. The middle of the day, nothing happens. But now, at least you get bites. Okay, one extra casting here, and then I'm gonna set up the motor and go this way to test it out, and then I'm gonna come back and try to catch a fish or two, and then throw more test. Oh no! Gotta choke it a bit. Okay guys, gonna see if I turn myself around, steer to my left. Just feels better steering to my left in here. What's up? It's like half. Take the wake. .7 miles an hour. We probably were hitting some current or something going this way. That way was close to 10, like 9.5, and this way is a mile faster. So what I want to do is I want to stand up and use the standard to steer. Let's see if we gain a little bit of speeds. I'm getting fast cat-like speeds. Let's go. Woohoo! Haha! I think we gained a little bit of speed. I don't know how fast we're going though. The only thing I know is that if I hit shallow water right now, I'm jumping over. So let me put this camera away for now and check my phone. Miles an hour, 12.1. 12.6. 12.4. 12.4 as I move forward. Didn't I say that something happens I was gonna go flying? Let me show you what happened, guys. Seaweed. You said that I was going 12 miles an hour and all of a sudden the motor did boom, 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 and I hit myself and all this stuff happened, right? You know why that happened? Look at all that seaweed over there. That's what happened. All right, so there's a few things I need to do. Fix that camera, change batteries, and get ready for catching fish. I was a little unhappy at the beginning because I wasn't going fast at all from this position, but adjustment made it work. 12 plus miles an hour on this craft is epicness, let me tell you. This thing I have here is the best thing ever made for boating and fishing. This is epic. I love this anchor. Can't say enough about it. It just works. It's epic. And I'm gonna throw this. This could be the first time that it doesn't work. It worked. I was afraid that it wasn't gonna work here because what you got here is a lot of concrete stuff because we're right under the bridge. So I was thinking for a second that, oh my God, it's not gonna work. I'm gonna see if I catch a fish on the other side. Watch us retrieve this anchor in no time. Easy. Wow. Oh, I saw them. They were on the other side. Gonna go ahead and use the beast PR on here. Fish that area over there, fish that area over there, and go from there. First fish is not a cuda, it's not a needlefish, it is a snapper, and we caught it in the Gulf of America side. And as a token of our appreciation, I'm gonna release him even though he pooed on me. So I'm gonna go ahead and do another, like, complete my mission here, fishing my way over there, and then head over to deeper into the Gulf of America, and hopefully catch a different species. I think I'm gonna go ahead and move to the front to Bisbee. When we were close to the Atlantic side, the current kind of was like pushing us toward the Gulf of America. And now that we're in the Gulf of America, the current is pushing us back to South America. I don't understand the currents in the Keys. I don't know. It's just like science. Oh, nice scooter right there in front of me. Like literally it was like 1 meter away from me, and supposedly motors a spookfish. Oh my goodness, I saw something going for it. Ooh, no freaking way. That was a nice scooter, man. Wasn't hooked right. So tired of losing fish lately. That was a decent sized scooter, dude. Lost it. I thought I hooked it right. Tomato fish. Needlefish. Touch the boat. Caught. Now let's let him go. Oh no. He made a mess. So frustrating. It was a nice scooter. Cut the line. That one that I had over there, let go. I don't know. I don't know. Relax. Oh my god. Sunflower seed. That's how you do it, guys. Giant fish. We made it back. I'm not a big fan of this rack system. I had it on the TV Nation light air skiff, and I mean, it's fun to have, but it, you know, it wobbles like that, and when you're going at speed, like, what's the point? I'd rather just hold on to the strap here, which is attached to the ring. Also is that if you have an accident, like the motor hit something and you were holding down to this, chances are you're gonna pull it and break it. Now, I don't think it's a big deal to fix this. You just remove this padding, which a little bit of, I mean, I could see that it's already giving out. You could remove the padding and just re-glue a new one. That's the beautiful thing with inflatables, is that you just need glue and material. That's it. And I'm gonna be fixing that, show you guys how easy it is to fix. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of this. I don't think I'm gonna use it again, because I don't see the benefit of it. The way that I set this up with the BlackPak in the front and the cooler app, enough rod holders, more than enough. I think a cool tip would be if you add these 2D rings over here as well, like you got one here, one on the other side to hold the cooler down. If you do the same for this, then what happened to me today will not be an issue, because it will have the D-ring also holding the rack down. So I highly recommend you do that. One strap down, I'm gonna put another strap. This cooler is there, it's not gonna go anywhere. The rack is held down by the bungee and the boat. Good there. Need a second strap just in case. We're gonna put the outboard. It's gonna be crazy tricky. Let me see where I want to put this thing. I need a little bit of depth. Make sure we're able to put the outboard there. I want to tilt it a little bit. All right, let's do it. Not going as smoothly as I thought it was gonna go, but it is what it is. The weight is on the board, so I just need to go deeper. There you go. Progress. Oh my god, definitely do not put a 9.9 in here. It doesn't even fit. It's crazy. Got that. Let's give it gas. Okay, I think we're sort of ready. Currently there's a hole on my paddleboard, so this hook, you see it, I don't know how it was on the bed of my truck, but it was on the bed of my truck. So when I push this board onto the truck, it got hooked there, and it did like those 3 points. So there's air coming out of here. Hear that? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna patch it up and it'll be fine. But yeah, don't leave hooks on the bed of your truck. You're gonna puncture it. Before coming here, I put 15 psi on it, and that was probably an hour ago. So we lost like 4 psi in an hour, and I know that it went from 15 to down to 11.5 in like an hour. So I have plenty of time. And what I'm losing is pressure per air. And the second thing is that this thing has dual chamber. So even if that bottom hole is fully deflated, the top one should still be able to take me back home. And actually, I'm kind of looking forward to this, because it's kind of like a test I've been wanting to do forever. What happens if you do get a flat on your inflatable paddleboard? So I didn't plan it, I didn't do it on purpose, but it's kind of working out. This is not a fault of the board. Any paddleboard would, I mean, except for the light skiff, if it has a bottom, rubberized bottom, I don't think the hook would have gone through. But like any inflatable that you push up into a truck and you push against a treble hook, I mean, come on. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get myself in a deeper area here. First thing I think is turn the outboard on and then see what happens. So start, gas, kill switch is on. Make sure the pressure is there. Choke. Okay, love those Hondas, man. I really don't know how this is gonna go. I have no idea. What I do know is that the bottom hole has a hole on it, so it's leaking air as we speak right now, and I bet you once I open it up, more air pressure is gonna get out. But I think I'm okay because the top hole is fine, and I think it'll be fine. The other thing is, I think I'm sitting too high. I'll probably just gonna go ahead and hold on tight to this, but I don't know how that's gonna go. It's gonna be a shit show. I have my PFD. If I fall in the water, fine. Kill switch is on. I mean, I wish, one thing I do wish will be happening right now is that it will be summer where the water is hot and I don't have a cold, and I'll be 100% looking forward to doing some crazy stuff. I don't think I'm gonna flip, but I may fall out. Let's see what happens. Just waiting to get out of the safe zone and resume safe boating operation. All right, guys, we are out of the safe zone. We're gonna resume safe boating operations. Dude, oh my God, it went up like crazy and then it got on a plane. Woo! And I thought I was gonna have a hard time. I thought I wasn't gonna be stable at all. What the hell? Cool, oh my God. All right, let me do a turn here. Let me see. I don't wanna like super, like, you know, go sharp because science. Look at the camera doing its thing. Dude, we're wide open here. Oh my God, look behind me. Woohoo! This is nice. Uh-oh, camera fell off. Uh-oh, camera broke off. Too much bounciness. Think we're gonna have to do some changes here. Yeah, I have fixed this camera like 1,000 times already. It has filmed so many YouTube videos, but it's just like at the end of its cycle. Now let's see how can we do this safely, where I hold the camera and hold this strap. So I could do this. Let's put it on a plane slowly and see what's up. We're going with the waves and stuff. Oh my God, I'm jumping. So if you get a little bit of weather, yeah, definitely get sketchy. I'm worried about the camera though. I think I need to tie it down somehow. Let's do that. Let's do a turn here at mid-speed. See how the boat takes it. It plays so fast. Like it plays quick, man. I don't know why. I mean, I guess I know why people don't like the boat that much, but the idea is solid. Whoa, I'm getting too happy with this thing right here. Hopefully it doesn't throw me off. Going over my own wake, jumping. Oh my God, like this is truly a skiff. It plays so nicely with a 9.9. Even with the 5 horsepower, if you go a little forward, you're able to run nicely. The problem with the deflating hull is my fault. I basically put this thing through a hook, you know what I'm saying? I want to get that boat wake. All right, choppy conditions because of the boat wake. It's handling like a champ, dude. Whoa, going fast. This is awesome, man. There's no way I could keep up with him, but it's cool that you're able to go fast. I want to see how fast we go. My hands is killing me. Thing's so heavy. Let's go back. All right, dude, holding that camera like that, and also at the same time I was trying not to fall off the boat. It's super hard work. I feel like I went to the gym. So you already saw me going at speed around here, going really fast, but I want to see what was that speed. Okay, we are on the safe zone here. Could speed up a little bit. This is good for 6.8 miles an hour, not even half. Let's see what it takes to plane. 7.7 miles an hour, 8.5. This is 11.9, 13 and a half, 15, 17. This is wide open, guys. 18 and a half, 19.1, 19.5. All right, let's turn here slowly. I'm wide open, sketchy, but I did it. By sketchy, I mean you feel a little weird, but you'll be fine. I don't know, be careful. Seasoned boaters will be fine. That's what I'm trying to say. 19.420. Whoa, I think I'm losing a lot of air pressure already. I better get back. One thing I do want to check is if I stand up, see how it handles standing up. Let's put we got the standard there. Let's get out of here, go to the safe zone. Woo! Woo! Oh dude, this is epic. Oh my God, this is so nice. I see why they do the videos and the camera and like the drone shots and all this stuff feels amazing. Oh, doesn't feel amazing to lose my paddle, but wow, that was very nice. Very nice indeed. Whoa, that was cool. Very cool. Let's go back. But before we head back, I want to talk about something. Why is it that so many people feel like Bote lacks quality? I only have used 3 of their kayaks in extended way. I'm calling this a kayak, but this is like a microskiff. And so far I had him like with this one. One of the bad experiences was that this mount right here broke because I was going at speed and I hit grass or something and my motor rev and I pulled back and I fell. But I never liked using the stand bar on this boat. I never liked using it, so I wouldn't use it. So to me, that's not a deal breaker. Now, the other issue that I have with this boat is, again, it's my fault. I thought it was the boat because I've been reading your comments. I've been listening to people talk about how bad the quality is from Bote. And I started believing it myself, thinking, oh, the air probably got out because maybe the seams were not glued or sealed properly and the air is skipping. But then when I took it down from the truck and I started looking at it, I noticed there were holes in there. And then for some reason, I looked at the truck and I found a treble hook that was bent, crazy bent. And what I realized happened was that yesterday when I filled it up with air and I put it on my truck, as I was pushing the board up the truck and sliding it in, I push it against the treble hook and I rub it all the way down. And of course, that will make a hole on any inflatable if you push it that hard. Maybe not something that has a super heavy duty rubberized bottom, but even at that point, I mean, think about it. You have a treble hook and you're pushing it hard against it, you're gonna make a hole. I just took it out. I went blast wide open. I even stood up and it felt so amazing. The way that it just planes so easy with a 9.9. Like this rig right here, I'll be happy with this being my only boat because of what it can do. I'm telling you the truth. I love how it felt. And I had it before with the BISCIFUN on the bow. I could put the Outboard system on the bow and then I have a microskiff and I have something I could take anywhere. So I personally like the boat. The build quality, again, that one was my fault. The second one was my fault. I will update you if later on something else happens, but I haven't had, me personally, haven't had an issue with the build quality from Bote. Warranty, haven't tested that out yet, but that's why I'm having this, you know, one-on-one moment with you guys. I want you guys to tell me, comment below, you know, let me know what is it that I'm missing. Totally fish out of it if it was my only boat. And I'm not kidding you. The stuff that happened to it, I could fix it. Because something about inflatables is that with glue and some materials, you could do wonders. And I love that. And I want you guys to understand that. Like, for example, you're worried about that thing hitting the bottom and getting a hook in there. Well, you could buy rubber strips and just glue it all over the boat, and then you have nothing to worry about, right? That thing on top that blew up, I could easily remove the padding deck a little bit, replace it with glue, put the padding deck back, and we're good to go. Patch it up, you can fix it. It's not like fiberglass that you have to be an expert or hate yourself to do it. This one, it's fun. Like, I'm looking forward to patching that hole and all that stuff. We're gonna start the test of the Newport vessel lithium battery that fits pretty much anywhere on your boat, and the NT300, one of my favorite electric, actually it's my favorite electric outboard out there, because the NK300 is not an outboard, it's a kayak motor. All right, everything is thick. We're gonna have to open it up. Let me see where I should put this. I could put it like that. Let me see if I could like lay it down. It's waterproof, so I don't mind if it gets wet. I think I'm gonna keep it like this, just like that, just like that. I think it'll be cool there. Let's connect it. Thank you. They're right there in the middle.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. Booyah. I love it when a plan comes together. So much fun. Power pole up. Stop. What the hell? Okay, that's a good sign over there. Look, Mr. Pelicans are Mr. Pelicaning. That means there's fish over there. We're gonna go get them, because that's what we do here. We only catch fish. We don't even go fishing, we go catching. That's what's up. I think we're good here. Let's park and pole. See what the power pole does. Yeah, it's kind of like at the end of it, so I need to get my bait. So I was here yesterday fishing. I can't remember what boat I was using. Oh my god, I can't remember what boat I was using. Oh my god, I forgot what boat I was using yesterday for a second. I'm filming so much I forgot what I was on. It's the Zulu. How can I forget the Zulu? The Zulu is the Zulu. So special, so different, so nice. And I was using this one bait that you see here to catch fish. I caught like 10 fish, even dinner. Andres, even my son, he's 14. He doesn't like to eat anything weird to him. So he tried that sea trout that I caught yesterday, and he ate it. I mean, I don't know if he loved it or not, but he ate it, and that is huge. So all that yesterday, in like 10 minutes, I caught dinner with this single bait, and I haven't replaced it. And let's see if that continues. Might take me a minute to find them, but I'll find them. Trying this new move right here that you looking at it. It's like epic, bro. It's like epic. Oye, bro, can I stand here? I guess I can. Can I turn around without falling off the boat? Can I turn around? What, I don't want to lose my equilibrium, because I got nothing to hold on to. Lose my equilibrium and go to the water. I don't want that to happen, dude. No, sir. Okay, focus on the task. You have one. That looks like a dead something over there. You got one goal, one challenge, one opportunity to capture a fish quick, so you could go and do your water demo videos that nobody's gonna watch except for the one person needs it, because they're looking to make a decision whether to buy this motor or not. And that's why I do it, because I do those boring demo videos for you, the one guy who really wants to know about it, because you are about to put your hard-earned money on that order. And I was that guy trying to buy a kayak back in the day, and there was no information about it. That's why I made these videos. So if you want to know the speed, if you want to know whatever you need to know about the motor, you can. It's not fancy. I tried to make it fun though. Like, look at me, I'm standing here on top of a cooler moving water, and you know, trying to catch a fish. But you know what I'm saying. Okay, I should have caught a fish already. I had a bite. I gotta be mindful of what I'm doing right now, because I'm starting to act like I'm not on top of a moving cooler, and I may fall down, and it's not gonna be pretty. Because okay, because I'm sick. And if I fall in the water, it's not gonna be pretty. I think we gotta keep her. I'm gonna measure it, put it on the fish grip, and ask. Whew, Poor man 360 right here in the cooler, and ask the family if they want it. All right, guys, let's take a minute to talk about the setup that I have here, because I think it's epic. This is something you could definitely afford to own and enjoy. So I got a power pole right here in the back. See if I'm able to anchor it before it's too late. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Because it gets really deep over there. But look at this, guys. This is a Bote. Oh my God, now it's too far. I'm gonna have to get wet. Not fun, dude, not fun. Why do you go so far? This is what you need out of boat, you know? So you don't run into this problem. But this is a Bote Aero inflatable microskiff, something. Some people love it, some people hate it. I happen to be loving it so far and super enjoying it. And I wanted to take a second just to talk to you guys about what I have in here. So we got a power pole on the back, and it has a sand spear from Bote that you could buy as well. And it works amazingly. It's even perfect for filming because I could put the camera on a clamp right there. Epic. And if you need to push pole or whatever, you just flip it around. Look at that. Epic. Again, epic. So moving forward, I hope you can see it there. We have a fancy Newport Vessels battery right there. That's the low pro. It's very nice because look where it is. It's kind of like tilted up. It could fit anywhere. You could put it under the cooler if you want. You could put it on a BlackPak under it on the side, or you could just put it, lay it flat. Like, that's the cool thing about it. It's a low profile battery and it's waterproof, and that is the reason why I'm here today. I'm testing this boat like this. Now moving forward, you see that cooler over there? I don't know why I love that cooler. I think it looks cool, and the fact that you could just put it right there where it is and use it as a seat. You could even stand on it if you're brave enough. It just makes it really epic, amazing. I like it. Maybe I'm saying all these things because I had a really good day today. I caught 2 keeper trouts. I put the 9.9 on it and run it. It's just been a blast, so maybe that's why I'm happy. And that's why I'm saying all the positive stuff. But yeah, man, cool. So moving forward right there, the BlackPak, that's a must for me. That goes everywhere with me because it has all my storage for my stuff, my baits, my pliers, everything you need over there. I love BlackPaks. They're epic. Clothes, they get wet, so be careful. But look at that. Look how much volume this boat has over there towards the bow. Look at that. I mean, for that BlackPak to get wet, you really had to maybe step in there. The other day, fishing the Gulf of America, I was using this boat with the Bisbee on the bow, and I was sitting on the BlackPak, and I had a blast that day too. I don't know why, but I like this design. I like the fact that it's an inflatable, and I have some issues with it caused by me, but I mean, I'm enjoying this. Now I do hear from a lot of people that Bote has issues, so comment below, let me know what your experience with the brand is, because that's what I do here. I review stuff and I want to learn about what others have encountered, so maybe I could test it out myself as well. Now I don't know how I'm gonna get the boat back, but what I'm gonna do now is let's do this water demo. I don't know how much drag this thing is gonna cause on the boat, so I'm gonna run it at certain speeds right now, and then I'm gonna remove that camera mount and see what happens. So this is 25%. It is crazy incredible that at 25% power, you see there, we're pushing 165 watts. This craft right now with that over there that is causing problems is going roughly 3.5 miles an hour. It's clicking from 2.8 to 3.7. Right now it's 3.1, so I would say it's around, let's call it 3 miles an hour. It's crazy, man. The tide, everything was moving this way. So let's see what happens if we go against it. I see 3.2. I see 3. So we're good there. Now let's go ahead and do 50% power. 50% power, 470 watts, 4 miles an hour, 4.6. 947 watts, 5.3 miles an hour. Let's go 100. This is full power, 1300 watts. Let's see what we get, people. 5.9. Let's go. 100% power, 1300 watts against the conditions. Whoa. All right, that was a fluke. 5.6, 5.9, 6.1. I may be going a little slower than normal because we lost pressure on the board. So it's stopping out. What is that? That looks like mullets. Maximum I saw was 6.1.